Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of Thursday Thunder here at Horizon Hobby. I am Kyle Roberts, joined by Derek from the Blade team, and it's not very often, I don't think, that we get a new quad from Blade. So Derek, why don't you tell us about what we have sitting here?
Right, it's been a while actually since we've released a new quad. So today we have the Scimitar line of quads. So you'll see the two quads sitting here on the table. We have the Scimitar 170 and the Scimitar 215. Now these are similar and different when it comes to a lot of their features. So the blue one here, the Scimitar 215, this is a 5-inch racer that's really great for kind of like those pro-level pilots or that intermediate pilot looking for a quad that they can take out to the track and be really competitive with right out of the box without it having to, build, solder, anything like that. Okay. Me, honestly, the longer I get into my life with, I got a kid now, I don't have as much time to sit around and tinker and solder, but I still like to go race. So something like this actually really appeals to me too. So some of the features on it, though, are we've really packed a lot of stuff into both of these quads. But the 215, that one's really the most feature-rich and probably the most high level of the two. Okay. So with the 5-inch propellers, they're being swung around by a 2206 2450 kV motors. With a 4S power system, it's really, really fast. With the speed that it can hit and around the track, the pod actually is a pretty innovative design. So that actually houses all the vital electronics in there in a injected molded impact resistant pod. So it protects everything from the ESCs under the arms, all the flight controller stack inside, the camera, the video transmitter. And then right on the back it has a LED set. So that's configurable via Betaflight, so you can set different colors, different patterns as you're flying around. Very cool. We actually took these out to a local night race the other night, and me and Pete Holy had two different colors and we're racing around, and it really looked great in the air at night. One of the biggest things about this is it does have OSD now, so that's a feature that we've added through the Betaflight OSD. So you'll have vital data like your flight modes, your battery pack level. You can add a call sign, so if anybody else is watching your feed, they know who they're watching. Awesome. And that's relaying video from a RunCam Swift 2, the Team Spectrum Edition RunCam Swift 2. So it's a really, really great camera and arguably one of the best in the market right now. And we're giving it to you pre-installed right out of the box. The video transmitter in there is the Spectrum VT1000. So the great feature about that is you can change your channels on your video transmitter and set your power levels directly from your Spectrum G2 radio. So there's a video transmitter function in there. You just go to that, click on F1, 200 milliwatt, and you're good to go. So that kind of rounds that one out. A lot of what I just talked about in the 215 holds true in the 170 with some minor tweaks. So you see I have the package sitting here. We're actually offering the 170, which is a 4-inch kind of basher racer for in a ready-to-fly package that comes with the DVR monitor and goggle adapter and a DXE, so a really full-size radio and a set of goggles that come with it. So same thing holds true. It does have that impact-resistant pod on it. The 4-inch propellers are protected this time, though, by a set of prop guards. So these prop guards here are actually really cool. They're kind of pretty flexy, but the more I flew this and we kind of bashed them around for the video and stuff, I realized that they weren't just for protecting your propellers, but what they do is they kind of spring you and they bounce around. It protects the ends of your arms, it protects the motors. So if you're out there learning, which this is a great platform to learn on, great size, it's not too intimidating. If you're out there and learning, you're going to be doing a lot of crashing. And it's a lot nicer to crash and know that you could probably go and maybe bend the propeller back a little bit and get back in the air without having to repair anything serious. In the video, we got a lot of really cool slow-mo video of this kind of tumbling on the ground and getting back off and going. We took this out to the race, and I actually preferred racing this one on the course this past weekend. So there's still a lot of usable power, but it's not that intimidating scream that you can get maybe from the 5-inch, especially the 215 is a really, really fast quad.
And you said those guards come off too.
They do. They pop right off. So actually, if you want to get in close here, all you have to do, there's they
actually twist off?
So it's a twist off. So there's a mounting bracket here, and it's just kind of a nice positive click. You pop it like that, and without any tools or anything, you can pop these right off. So if you're feeling better about your flying skills and you want to pop these off, shed some weight, and increase your aerodynamics a little bit. Those pop straight off, and the same way popping right back on. So that's a really cool feature that we've added
awesome.
there. So I know Pete was running that one with no prop guards. I preferred the prop guards because I was doing quite a bit of crashing. It helps a lot to go and pick it up and not have to replace any propellers. So
very cool.
a lot of the same things hold true on this. Like I was saying about the 215, there is an F3 flight controller with OSD. This one has a CMOS camera and a 4-in-1 ESC, whereas the 215 has individual 20-amp D-shot ESCs.
Okay.
This has a 4-in-1 Bioheli ESC in it. It really keeps the weight low for the 4-inch size here and allows those 1407 motors to really swing those 4-inch propellers well and for adequate power. So that comes out of the box with everything you see there, including a 4S1000 battery and a charger. So really everything you need right out of the box.
Awesome.
The 170 is a perfect solution for anybody that's looking to try their hand at a bigger quad. Maybe you've tried out an Inductrix and you think you're ready to step up, but you're not quite sure.
Right.
The 170 is a great option with the propeller guards to kind of take the stress out of crashing. The impact-resistant pod that also adds a lot of durability, and upgrading to a headset adapter and a DXC, whereas you might have a small.
And it also, like, it seems like for me, that's even a good course. Like maybe you do try racing and you're like, it's not for me. You're still stuck with it, or I shouldn't say stuck. You still have a really good package with the DVR. You can still kind of go to the park and play around and make some killer videos. So, and it looks like it's big enough to where it's not going to be a big problem being outdoors, and you're going to blast around and do whatever you need to.
This is definitely kind of a park flyer quad. It can handle a course well. It can handle your backyard well. It's not you're not gonna lose it if you have a smaller backyard.
Right.
It can be really docile with like an angle mode. So it's really great for that.
And you said you don't have to get the Ready to Fly though for this, correct? It's offered as
it's also offered as a Bynafly Basic. So both of these will come Bynafly Basic, and then the 170 will come as a Ready to Fly option also.
And then what is the pricing for?
So for the 215, the price that we're launching at is $329.99. For the 170, the ready-to-fly package is $499, and the Bynafly Basic version of that with the 4-inch is $299.
Perfect.
So those should be out pretty soon. Actually, those are
my next question.
Yeah, those are going to be here really soon. We're really excited about it. Kind of perfect time here in the summer where there's a lot of racing going on amongst chapters and a lot of barbecuing going on. So if you're looking to kind of spice up your barbecue a little bit with something new, the 170 is going to be great.
Awesome. We'll have more info on this, and I know you were talking about a video, so we'll probably drop that here. Forgot to mention it's Friday. I know some of you guys are probably a little like, why is this happening on Friday? It just, with the 4th of July holidays and everything, it made more sense. So this will all be on horizonhobby.com. I'm sure the Blade guys will be posting this on their site as well. So we will see you guys, stay tuned. We'll probably drop something else here at the end of the video. But aside from that, we're going to let Derek go. Make sure you join us next time.